Hello, children. After last week's trains, chains, change debacle, all I am allowed to do today is to share with you your verse. So here it is from John chapter 8, verse 11b. Then neither do I condemn you, Jesus declared. Go now and live your life of sin. Again, that is from John chapter 8, verse 11b. And I am Professor Van Backfire, and I hope to see you again someday.
Hey kids, welcome back to Ignition. You know, Wilson's not here this week, he's on vacation, but that's okay. Muffy is actually bringing me my favorite donut. You all know what that is, don't you? Yeah, I can't wait, man.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Muffy.
Hey, kids.
Man, am I happy to see you.
Oh, how sweet. I'm really happy to see you too, Greg.
Yeah, all right. So, is it in the car?
Is what in the car?
Yeah. Quit teasing me, Muffy. Come on. Maybe it's in your pocket. I mean, it's okay if it's in your pocket, because sometimes I put it in my pocket too, even though Wilson says that I'm really the only one that ever does that. But
I have no idea what you're talking about. Is what in my pocket?
you're good, Muffy. I gotta tell you, you're good. All right, I give up. Where's my donut?
Donut? Oh, I completely forgot about the donut.
Yeah, right.
No, seriously, Greg. I forgot.
Are you kidding me? I mean, you tell me that you love me, and then you go and do something like this? I can't believe that you did this.
I'm really sorry, Greg, but it's only a donut.
Only a donut. You have no idea how important that donut is to me.
Well, I can go pick up one if you want me to.
No, it's getting late. Just forget it. Never mind.
Okay, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm really sorry. Can you forgive me?
I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it, Muffy. Good night.
Yeah, I get in trouble sometimes.
Sometimes I get in trouble for sneaking candy.
I get in trouble for not practicing my guitar and doing my chores.
M&M's, lollipops, Skittles,
Oh geez, probably like a bad grade, a really bad grade.
Starburst. Sometimes I get in trouble for playing with my dad's tools, in big trouble.
I think I just sometimes can have this attitude with my parents.
Once I stole some gum from the store, and then my dad made me go back to the store and return it.
I think my phone taken away is probably one of the worst ones. Or no TV, no movies, no friends.
You're not allowed to have friends?
Well, I mean...
I get in big trouble and they take away my music, my iPod.
I had to sit on the couch with my sister and hold her hand for 20 minutes because I was mean to her.
Sometimes I get my dessert taken away, and that one's really bad.
It's horrible getting my cell phone taken away.
I don't like getting in trouble. It feels very, very frustrating. I don't like being in timeout because I am just sitting there and doing nothing. Timeout's kind of boring. I think they discipline because they teach you a lesson or something.
If my parents never punished me at all, I would probably do whatever I wanted and it would probably get me into trouble later in my life.
I don't think any parents enjoy punishing children.
More than once I have been out past curfew and I go home and I expect to get yelled at and I just hear don't do it again or there will be consequences, and my parents are really graceful about that.
Even with little situations that I've been in, babysitting or Sunday school or anything, it's a lot easier to sit a kid in a corner than it is to sit down and talk to them and explain to them how what they were doing was wrong. And so I think that the fact that my parents do take the time to sit down and talk to me and refer back to the Bible about things I've been doing is gonna help me a lot more in the long run than remembering the day I got my phone taken away.
I think they choose whether they're gonna show me grace or punish me by how bad I feel about it and what I did.
think there's anything so bad that my parents wouldn't forgive me for doing it. I know my mom and dad will always forgive me because they love me really a lot. Even if I broke my daddy's iPod, he would still forgive me.
I honestly think that there's nothing I could do that I could fully lose my parents' love.
I know that my mom and daddy love me very much.
Can you believe Muffy forgot my donut? I mean, of all the things. And then she wanted me to forgive her. I mean, how can I ever forgive her? Ow!
What in the world is the matter with you?
The heck? Who are you?
I'm your fairy godmother, silly.
I have a fairy godmother. Cool. Wait, are you real? Ow!
Is that real enough for you?
Well, if you're real, then sprinkle me with pixie dust so I fly.
I'm not
Ow!
a pixie. I don't sprinkle pixie dust.
Well, you're kind of grumpy for a fairy.
I am not grumpy. I'm correcting you. Don't you know that's what fairy godmothers do? Now, what's this about Muffy and you not forgiving her? Why not forgive her?
Well, you don't know what she did. I mean, she could do a bunch of things, but once she forgot my... Ow!
Shush! Have people never had to forgive you for things you did, Greg?
I can't think of any.
Kids, has Greg ever done anything that needed to be forgiven?
Don't listen to them. They're only kids.
Okay, kids. How about we remind Greg of some of the things that he has done?
Why do we need to forgive? If there wasn't forgiveness in the world, God wouldn't even forgive us. Forgiveness is like giving somebody a second chance. And God always wants us to give us second chances to other people. Because otherwise, if we didn't forgive, we might lose all our friends. Because we would just say, I'm not your friend. You're not my friend anymore because you did something wrong. You messed up my stuff. And then everybody would have no friends except imaginary friends.
What are you doing?
Okay, Greg. It goes like this. Just count backwards from 10. Come on, you can do that.
Okay. 10, 9, 5, 13, 300 and...
I mean, it's really easy. All you have to do is change the oil. I mean, that is so easy for a mechanic. Even Pastor Sean can do it. Yeah, okay, well maybe it's not that easy, but if you've been reading that book, you'll have no trouble. It has to be done at 2 o'clock.
Okay, all right.
Greg, did you change the oil in the car yet?
Well, no,
Hey Greg, time to wake up. Time to take the big test.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Okay, now listen. Here's the test. I want you to sit right here and take the test. I'm going to be sitting over there working on a few things. And whenever you're done, I'll come back over and look it over, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good luck, buddy.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey Wilson. I'm not quite done with the test yet.
Greg, you're cheating? What are you doing?
I wasn't cheating. I just had a mark on my hand. It was...
And now you're lying to me. Greg, how can I ever trust you again? I bought a dozen of your favorite donuts and a large pizza with every topping that they had.
Oh, Wilson.
Well, it's not going to be the two of us. Muffy and Tina are going to come over later on, and they're going to help us. And then I figure there's still going to be leftovers, so we can have some for breakfast tomorrow and some for lunch tomorrow. And Greg, you ate every donut and every piece of pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, George, well, it looks like all the paperwork's in place. Your signature's on here. So, hey, let me be the first one to welcome you to Wilson's Garage.
Thanks, Wilson. I'm really looking forward to working with you. And where's my brother anyway?
Well, you know, Greg wanted to be here, but stuff comes up. You know how it is.
He doesn't want me here, does he?
Well, truthfully, no, he doesn't. You know, he was talking to me, and he's telling me about when you guys were kids and how you used to steal all of his Happy Meal toys and...
I can't believe he's still mad about that. I can't believe he still blames me for those missing toys.
What? Wait a minute, missing toys? That you didn't steal them?
No, I didn't. I kept trying to tell him that, and he never believed me.
So, what happened to all the toys?
Well, we never really knew until a few years ago, after Greg had already moved out. We had some workers coming in, and they tore down one of the walls. And when they did, they found all of his toys hidden inside. So I bet what happened was a mouse had come in the middle of the night, taken the toys and hidden them in the wall.
So, wait a minute, let me get this straight. Greg is mad at you for something that you never even did.
Right, and I really miss Greg. I wish he would just believe me and things go back to the way they were. We had a lot of fun together.
Hey, Wilson, you're never going to believe what happened. At McDonald's, they're having a special right now. For all their Happy Meals, they get to have 2 toys in them. So I'm going to stay at McDonald's all day and get all the toys that I can. So I'm not going to be able to go to the game with you. Sorry, bud. Who's did I have? Watch this one. Yeah. Oh, no. That was Wilson's favorite trophy. Damn. And I busted it. He's gonna be so mad. What am I gonna do? If he finds out that I did this, maybe I won't tell him that I did it. I'll just let it sit there. Maybe he won't notice, and he won't think it was me. I'm gonna sneak out.
If you'd have just told me the truth from the beginning, I could have forgiven you right away, and we wouldn't have had this whole ordeal. So, of course I'd forgive you.
See, Greg, look at all the times you've been forgiven. How would you feel if none of your friends would forgive you when you did something wrong?
Yeah, I see what you mean, Fairy Godmother.
Haven't you been teaching the kids that they're supposed to live like Jesus lived?
Oh yeah, I just reminded Wilson of that a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's why I'm here, to remind you. I mean, look at Jesus. He forgave people lots of times. But the biggest one of all is he forgave us for our sins.
Yeah, I guess I can forgive Muffy. I mean, it was only a donut after all.
Right. That's a good boy. You know, we all mess up. And it's nice to know that we can be forgiven when we do.
Yep. So, do I get my 3 wishes now?
3 wishes? I'm not a pixie or a genie. I'll give you 3 wishes. Or maybe it's time we switch to the new and improved magic wand.